Hi guys, I am going to do my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette swatch video today. The box that it came with looks just like this. It's just a flat box with all the colors on the back. So I'm going to keep this right by me actually so I can reference it. The colors are on the back of the palette as well. The names anyway. I don't know which way I'm going to flip this, so I'll just put it like that. So it is, of course, inspired by, like, cathedral artwork. What was I going to say? Totally. It's so hot out today, and it's, like, making me ill. So I had originally ordered this from Sephora like a week and a half ago. Still haven't gotten my money back because they charged my card but the order didn't go through. So yeah, I'm so done with their customer service. They suck. Like, their customer service just sucks. So I ordered it like 2 days later from the Kat Von D beauty website. So I'm gonna try and get through this as quickly as I can. There's a lot of colors. So this palette is kind of pricey. It's $62. You get 24 shades in here, which I believe, I'm pretty sure they're all brand new except the black. I mean, she has matte blacks in a lot of her palettes, so it's probably the same. But you get mirrors on both sides here, which, can I flip this? Yes, they can be flipped all the way back, so I won't be blinding you with reflections and everything. So this first shade is called Absolution. I believe this is the Saint and this is the Sinner side. These two at the top, I'm pretty sure Kat said something about these being like glitter toppers. So Absolution is a white, it's like a white gold with a lot of gold sparkle in it. And you know, I'm just gonna do it on my hand with no primer or anything. I'm gonna brush swatch right next to it. And then Rapture, this one is like a pink with copper in it, a lot of coppery sparkle. There's a lot of palettes that I've gotten lately that have this kind of shade in it, like the oh, this definitely needs primer. The Anastasia palette, not the Anastasia palette, the Natasha Denona palette that I just got has a shade like this in it. The Too Faced Glitter Bomb has a shade like this in it. So yeah, definitely primer is the way to go. So that is Absolution, finger swatch, brush swatch, and then Rapture, finger swatch, brush swatch. Now I guess what I'm gonna do is go down the Saint side first. So we have Worship, which is a really, ooh, that's nice and soft. It's a shimmery, deep plummy purple color. So that is Worship. And then Immaculate is a shimmery olive green. That one's super soft, just like the purple one. Those two look really pretty together. Then we have Chalice. Actually, let me put some more primer on my hand. My hand is all red now because I was trying to wipe it off with a washcloth, and that's not doing very well. So Chalice is like a taupey metallic shade with like some silver sparkles in it. Very pretty for like an all over lid color. And then Sacred Heart. This one looks satiny. Yeah, it has kind of a satin finish. It's like a muted coral shade. Very pretty. That would make a pretty blush color, actually. I'm not going to have enough room for the third one here. And then Amen, however you say it, is a matte cream color. Again, she has this color in a lot of her palettes, but it's always named something different. Very pigmented with the finger swatch there. That's a nice cream shade. Of course my battery is running low now. Hopefully I can get through this. These shadows definitely have some staying power with primer and everything, because I just look at how red my hand is now from trying to get them off. Alright, next three here we have Sanctuary. I think that's a lip color of hers, isn't it? I'm not sure, but it's like a really deep brownish rose color. That one's kind of hard to describe. It's like a... yeah, it's almost like a blackened brown, but it's got a rose shift to it. So that is Sanctuary. Then, just by looking at it, this is like one of my favorite colors in the whole palette. Heaven is a very light metallic lavender with tons of sparkle in it. That's another one that would make a really pretty highlighter. I can't wait to see what Kat's highlighters are going to look like, because I've been waiting for her to make highlighters since she started her makeup line. So that is Heaven. Then we have Crucifix, which is a really, really dark blackened brown, and that's a matte shade. And let's do right next to it. So that one's wanting to grab right here where the primer is. You definitely need primer with the matte shades. So that's that row. And then onto the last row here, Cathedral is gorgeous. It's like a really silvery deep purple with purple and silver sparkles in it. Hold on, I'm still trying to get the swatches from the last row off me here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use my hard candy primer just because it's in a tube and it's easier to squeeze it out. Okay. So, Cathedral, like I just described it, is like a deep metallic purple silver, so pretty, lots of sparkle. All her metallic shades are usually insane with the pigmentation. So that is Cathedral. And then Rosary is a deep kind of cranberry, purplish cranberry. And that one's leaning on the metallic side, not super metallic, but it's definitely got a sheen to it there. Like, I wouldn't call it a satin finish because it doesn't really, I don't know. It's a really pretty color though. And then Baptism is a matte baby pink, like almost white baby pink. So that's Baptism. I have a little, like a face cloth that I'm trying to rub the colors off on. I gotta get one of those color switch things for when I'm doing these types of videos. And that one swatches really nice. Usually these light matte creamy shades take some building up, but that's a really nice one. So that is all the colors from the Saint side. Just like when I did the Natasha Denona Lila palette, I have not used this on my eyes yet. I've just swatched it, so that's what we're going by here. Alright, then we have the Sinner side. So the first two are Sabbath and Ashes. Sabbath is just a matte black. She does matte blacks very well usually, so let's check that out. Definitely a black matte black. This is gonna make a mess of my brush now, watch. So that is Sabbath. Let me clean this one off good because the next one is a very light color. Then Ashes. This is another one of my favorites in here because it's it's like a color you don't see a lot. So it's a kind of like a grayish beige and it has gold sparkles in it. That did not swatch very well. Her mattes tend to want to grab wherever there's primer, and I didn't apply the primer very evenly or precisely, so that's why there's a splotch at the top. So the glitter definitely transfers. Seems like this is going to be a color that is going to have a little bit of fallout glitter-wise, but other than that, it's so pretty. Very unique shade. Next row here, we have this row just screams fall to me. So we have Martyr, which is like a, I don't know how to describe that, like a mustardy brown. Like honey Dijon. It's a very cool color. Another one that you don't really see often. I'm hoping my camera is in focus throughout this whole video. If it keeps going out of focus, I apologize because I don't know why it's doing that. So that's Martyr. Then Devil is like a perfect pumpkin orange. So pretty. Then we have Revelation. This is a chocolate brown with gold sparkles in it. I want to say there's a color very similar to this in one of her other palettes, and I have so many of them that I can't even place which one it is right now. But this is a color she's definitely done something like before. So there's that. That just screams fall. Like you can take those three colors and make an awesome fall look with it. Alright, and then we have Vestment. This is a metallic teal. Gorgeous. Ooh, it's almost got like a purple duochrome in there. That is really pretty. I didn't even notice that the last time I swatched it. You can see it like around the edges of the finger swatch. So that's a really fun color. Then we have Ministry. I love blues like this. So just like a bright royal blue. And then we have Exodus. This is it's a matte lime green, but it's got some goldish sparkles in it. So pretty. I love bright greens like this. So there's that row, and then we have one more row to go. As soon as I can clean my hand off here. My red splotchy hand now. We have Exorcism, which is a matte, like royal purple. This is so pretty. Purples are one of those colors that are hard to do, but Kat Von D usually does them pretty decently. So that is Exorcism, and then we'll do a brush swatch. Then we have Relic, which is a metallic yellow gold. Oh, that is so pretty. I love this purple and this gold together. They just complement each other very nicely. So that is Relic, and then Stigmata. This is a reddish, almost like a rust color. So there you have all the swatches. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the battery died on me right when I was done swatching the last color, so all I really wanted to say was there's not a lot of mattes in here, if that bothers you. The only mattes are the black, the cream, the orange, the mustardy color, and Baptism and Exorcism, the pink and the purple. All the other ones have sparkle or shimmer in them. This one is matte too, but it's got that gold glitter in it, so if you don't like that it doesn't have a lot of mattes, that's probably the only reason you wouldn't like it. Otherwise, they're all really nice quality. I know I have every single one of Kat's palettes, and I tell you when I don't like one of them, but there hasn't really ever been, other than the I think it was the Starstruck holiday palette. Sometimes the holiday palettes aren't up to par with the quality of her normal eyeshadows. This one seems to be. It's really nice. But yeah, I like this one a lot. That was my elbow. I'm trying to hold up the tripod so it doesn't knock over, but I hope you guys enjoyed this swatch video. I will probably do a get ready with me using this at some point, but I really like the colors in here. Like I said, my favorites are Heaven. I really like Cathedral, Vestment, and then Exorcism and Relic, and Ashes, of course. That's probably my favorite out of the whole palette. But I'm gonna give it a try on my eyes tomorrow morning when I do my makeup, see how I like it. But swatching with the brush and my fingers so far, they seem really nice, so we will see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time.